Right now, the park is really dangerous, especially because there's a lot of drug addicts. You know, it's not safe for kids, for us, for no one.
It is ground zero in LA's homeless crisis. We're talking about MacArthur Park here, a place where people come to live on the street, do drugs, and all too often die. City leaders have promised for years now to help the homeless there and return the park and the streets to residents.
Yeah, but as KCAL's Laurie Perez shows us tonight, residents say it's worse now than it's ever been.
There have been all sorts of efforts over the years to clean up MacArthur Park, even in just the last few months. Locals try to remain supportive and optimistic, but some are reaching a breaking point. This is video taken just yesterday of the horror and heartbreak in MacArthur Park. Drug use and despair on public display. Users slumped over in the so-called fentanyl fold. Another video from 2 weeks ago shows a crowd seeming to be in various states of consciousness, and another, each showing the addicts and unhoused who have taken over.
Affects everybody.
Across the street, bakery owner David, who's afraid to share his full name or show his face, says in 30 years, this is about the worst he's seen it.
I think a lot of people, they cannot stand the smell, and you know, even in the morning they have people lying around the walkways, and we've been calling a few times with the 311, you know, the one that took care of little issues from the website.
Has it helped or?
I can't tell.
In December, City Council member Eunice Hernandez joined leaders in announcing new clean teams, mobile overdose response units, and a street medicine team. In a statement tonight saying in part, Councilmember Hernandez is committed to enhancing MacArthur Park. This past weekend, she led over 100 volunteers and multiple neighborhood councils to beautify the park. But locals say there's a problem there too. MacArthur Park is a tale of two cities. One side seems to be getting cleaned, the other remains plagued by users and homeless people, many of whom locals say simply move from one side of the park to the other every time the city comes in with a new plan to revitalize the area. Some workers at businesses across the street say they're desperate for the city to once and for all find a way to save the park, save businesses, and save lives.
They affect a lot of the business because customers aren't coming because they're really scared. Right now, the park is really dangerous, especially because there's a lot of drug addicts. You know, it's not safe for kids, for us, for no one.
Do you think it'll ever be solved?
I don't think it will be for the near future.
Councilmember Hernandez was not available for an interview tonight, but her office says she wants to find time to sit down with us this week. She is very anxious to talk about efforts to revitalize MacArthur Park. In Koreatown, I'm Laurie Perez, KCAL News.